Hello Scorpio, welcome to your 2021 reading. I'm going to be breaking down each month how I feel like what you're going to be getting and what positive things you can be looking forward to throughout the year. I'm going to try to keep it simple and short for each month, not to overwhelm you, and try to give you some insight onto what's going to be happening, especially if you're looking forward to something in the year or in a specific month. I will be trying to tell you how I feel like your year's going to go. And again, just keeping it simple. I'm going to start out this reading by pulling 4 cards for your year overall, telling you what themes I think are going to be major themes in your year by calling upon and getting 4 cards from this deck, the Key Oracle deck, where I'm just going to get 4 themes for your year, tell you what I feel like you're going to be thinking, feeling, dealing with throughout the year as an overview, and then be relating that back as I go throughout the reading. So the first card that I get, it says, it's not personal and projection. So many times others project their own pain onto you. The situation is not personal, but rather an opportunity for compassion for yourself and the other person involved. Stop taking the blame by automatically thinking it's your fault. Have discernment of what you own, but also what isn't your problem. So I do want to say, not to take things personally. Maybe you'll learn to not take things personal this year, especially if this past year you've been taking some things personally. This is an opportunity for compassion for yourself and the others involved. Okay, leadership as well. Leadership is at the forefront, it says. You have the opportunity to take the lead, maybe in work, personal life, or family situations. So a lot of you Scorpios, it's saying that this year you're going to be taking the lead on something and bring it to the forefront. You have the wisdom and knowledge to do what is best at this time. No more playing it safe and blending in with the pack. Shine your light and speak your truth. So I feel like you'll be, like I said, sorry, let me get comfortable. Okay, leadership is going to be at the forefront of your year, possibly taking a leadership position for those of you that are interested in something like that, or just being a leader in your community. Okay, so I have it's not personal, leadership. Let's see what else. Denial. There's a situation that you're refusing to see clearly. Living in denial can create false scenarios to see things that are not accurate. Have the courage and discernment to dig deep into the truth of this situation. So it's definitely something to consider. That maybe throughout the year there's a situation. It looks like this is also with this it's not personal card. Maybe learning to see situations for as they are and not taking things personally, or not also creating false scenarios in your head in regards to a situation that is bringing you pain. So just seeing things more clearly in general. Let's pull the last card here. Ooh, okay, that was very clearly came out. Kind of caused a ruckus on the way out as well. Okay, so the last card is self-care and balance. Taking time to replenish your mind, body, and soul is a must. Enjoy this time to reconnect and make yourself a priority. Ask yourself what is serving me and what is taking from me. Much can be revealed when you stop putting yourself at the bottom of the list. So putting yourself first, and self-care will be an important element, which is great. I love to see that for you, Scorpio. Making self-care be at the forefront. That's what I have overall. So the 4 cards that I pulled for you for your year, your major themes. The first is it's not personal, meaning don't take other people's projections as a personal offense. You'll learn to have compassion for yourself and stop taking the blame automatically in situations. I also have leadership being at the forefront, meaning you'll have the opportunity to take the lead in a personal, work, or family situation. This could also mean a leadership position. Also, denial. There's a situation that you're refusing to see clearly. Living in denial can create false scenarios to see things that are not accurate. And finally, self-care is going to be a major theme, taking time to replenish your mind, body, and soul. So that's what I have for you. Let's get into each month now. Starting out with January, what I feel like is going to be a major theme for you. Major themes for you and just major occurrences for you in the month of January. So You may be having a situation that's weighing heavily on you as we're entering the year in January. Maybe you already know what it is, some situation that is making you feel overwhelmed here. Just know that you'll be clearly communicating with this person or facing this situation head on here, and really clearly establishing boundaries and clearly communicating with this person. This may mean to walk away, especially if this is a situation that it says you're in denial about. Relating back to people who possibly are, letting you accept everything is your fault. That's not fair. So I feel like you could be walking away from a situation or choosing to properly communicate instead of just take the fault or the blame, for those of you that are dealing with that. And lightening your own load here. Let's look at February. So in February, you could be feeling very social here, Scorpio, spending a lot of time with the people around you, showing off your charismatic self, possibly in this leadership thing that I was talking about before. Also feeling very accomplished here. Maybe it has to do with just your life in general. If you're feeling like you're, doing creative passions or doing what is right for you, it looks like overall, you could be feeling very fulfilled. I also have the 8 of Wands, meaning things could be moving very quickly for you in February. So be aware of how things are moving, and especially if you're indulging in some sort of creative passion of yours. I think things will start really picking up for you in February. I also have the 10 of Wands, meaning, again, make sure they're not putting too much on your plate or overwhelming yourself in February, because it looks like maybe a bit of a chaotic month for you. Again, I'm really trying to keep this simple so I don't overwhelm you guys. Four of Pentacles. March can be a rather, wow, 4 of Pentacles and 4 of Swords. So I feel like you're going to reach some sort of decision in March, and it's going to give you some peace of mind, whether this means some sort of resolution to something that has carried over from the past year. If you're waiting on a resolution, or if you're waiting on peace of mind or closure about a situation, you may make a decision or have to make a decision in order to give you peace of mind and to relieve some of your stress, Scorpio, in the month of March. Wow, this is very emotion-based, Scorpio, as opposed to like offers or money. It looks like the first part of the year is going to be a lot of healing, self-care, doing what's right for you. This may be regarding this Devil card. It could be a Capricorn, but just in general, if you have some situation that you're not getting peace of mind over, Scorpio, you may be getting that resolution in March. Okay, sorry, I'm shuffling my cards a different way. I'm trying to because before I used to shuffle it kind of hurt my hand, so I'm trying to learn to shuffle a different way. Overall, I feel like you could be getting some peace of mind, some closure, a resolution to a situation that was kind of weighing heavily on you, and making a final decision about it in March. This doesn't have to be in regards to a person. It could be in regards to just a situation. Okay, so let's see what's in store for you in April, Scorpio. So in April, I have, again, the Devil card, but it was in reverse, so I feel like you're releasing this past situation that possibly was, like I said, this projection and denial situation. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. I feel like you're going to start releasing this situation or this person out of your life and really start to get, again, this peace of mind card is coming out, 4 of Swords, finding more stability in your own head. This could mean making a major change to... with the Tower card here, making a major change in your life. I feel like once you make this change, people around you are going to start seeing you in a much more positive light. 6 of Wands, you could be getting some recognition in April from people around you, some praise, just really feeling good and feeling as though you are making the right decision. This could also involve some sort of leadership position. Makes sense. For those of you that makes sense, to where you would be getting some praise from people around you, and also people just looking up to you, maybe as a leader in April. So in May, Scorpio, it looks like you may be having to have patience about something. I think you'll be faced with a lot of opportunities and options in the month of May. So just be aware that to have patience and try to do things in moderation. Maybe just think things over a little bit. I'm not going to overwhelm you again because a lot of you may not even know what I'm talking about yet. But just be aware in May that there may be some decisions that you have to, be patient with, because I think you'll be faced with a lot of options. It could mean that if you're looking for offers for some reason, like a new job or a promotion, you may be faced with a lot of options in May. So just be aware of that. You may be celebrating. I really feel like you'll be celebrating towards the end of the month in May, really celebrating, possibly making a decision after some careful thought. I feel like you'll be very optimistic as well. Really looking forward to something in May. Let's see in June. So in June, it looks like you could be, for those of you that are in school, you could be graduating in May. Maybe that's why the world card is here. You could also be traveling in June. I feel like you're going to get the offer that I'm talking about, like fresh off the heels of June or end of May, some sort of offer, some sort of surprise. You could be also getting like an emotional message in June. Just be aware with the Six of Swords here that you're going through some sort of change in June, and I feel like it's going to mean that you're going to have to persevere through something. You could be making a major change, like I said, possibly moving, traveling, something like that. So be aware of that you're going through something, but it may also mean that you're making a change with an individual with the Page of Cups. If you're waiting for some sort of offer, I feel like June will be a good time for you with that. So July, it looks like you may be really being introspective, really thinking deeply about your thoughts, possibly about past pain here with the Three of Swords. I'm trying to keep this light and positive, so just be aware that maybe in July you're going to be doing some major thinking and reflecting maybe about the situation that's causing you pain or a situation that you're in denial about. I think you'll be facing it head on in July. Not going to dwell on that. I do think that you'll be, again, really big on peace of mind, self-care, taking care of yourself, Four of Swords, doing things to better yourself, being pretty nostalgic, and also just being kind and patient to yourself in July. Again, I don't want to dwell, so yeah. Okay, August. I would love for you guys to watch this back later in the year and see what, resonated, and then also look forward. I just am doing this so you guys have stuff to look forward to. I feel like that's really important. August. Another month where things will be picking up very quickly for you is August. You could be showing off these leadership skills in August. Really, maybe that's where the leadership at the forefront is going to be especially prevalent. I feel like, let's see. You could be faced with a decision again, maybe a decision to take the lead in some sort of opportunity or situation. To where things are something you're passionate about and something that will help you, but I feel like things are going to again pick up very quickly here, so just be aware of that in August, that you may be faced with some sort of decision. You could also be spending a lot of time in your with people in your personal life, but I feel like more than anything you may be at a crossroads about taking a position that is more leadership, for those of you that could be getting promoted or just taking a different position. Could also mean that you're at the lead of a project or something like that, to where you're really tapping into these leadership skills, which is a major thing for your year. So you could be getting a new opportunity. I feel like money will be picking up. You will be, things will be picking up here for you in August. Could also have to do with a relationship. You could be having a new relationship in August. Maybe that's where things are picking up very quickly. Could be meeting someone in August. And I feel like this will be very mutual. In September, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles and Page of Cups. So both of these cards are going to represent a new opportunity, a new offer, which I feel like has been kind of being led up to this entire year. So you could be faced with, again, an emotional message or a new opportunity, something that you've been manifesting for yourself. Could have money coming in as well in September. Wow. So you could be making a rational decision to move forward with something. Like I said, you could be getting some sort of offer to where you decide to move forward, whether this be with this person that I'm talking about, a new relationship, or it could be just in general taking a new opportunity. So in October, I see some stability, getting into a routine in October. Us as humans, we're usually happy with the routine, so I feel like you'll be getting into a routine and into like a daily thing here in October especially. Really focusing again, I feel like self-care is and having balance is such an important theme of your year. Could also be coming into a lot of money. Again, King of Pentacles is a leadership thing, a management thing, something like that. You could be faced with some sort of opportunity like that, but it also just could mean that you're finding ways to create a stable income for yourself. Stability is a really important thing. This could also mean just a stable lifestyle for yourself in general. So really big on Pentacles and also balance for you in October. Could be meeting a soulmate connection in October as well, or just really listening to your inner self and your soul, you could say, and really, again, reconnecting, make yourself a priority. Also being around people who you feel like you have a very familiar bond with, a very intuitive bond with throughout October. Okay, in November, wow, a lot of cards came out. So in November, things will be pretty exciting for you. If you're waiting on a loan, I feel like especially November, I know it seems so far away, but you could be getting a loan in November. I also see you finding emotional stability. So this theme of balance and happiness and self-care, I feel like is really going to be solidified in November for you. I also have a little bit of waiting. So maybe in November, again, I'm not going to dwell, this is so far away, but I do feel like you could be waiting on something in November and waiting to hear back about something, and waiting for and like a new offer or something. You could be getting some new information that maybe puts you a little on edge. And then finally in December, I feel like you will be making a huge change, getting a new perspective here, Scorpio, and possibly not going to dwell, but I do think it's important to note not to let people or this devil card influence your year. I feel like overall you're going to be making a major change in December. Definitely we'll get into that later in the year, but just be aware that there may be a major change in your life in December. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope that this reading meant something to you. I know it seems all so far away, but I do want to do this to just have stuff to look forward to and to get an overview of your year. I feel like it's also important with these themes to set your intention for the year. So thank you for making it this far in the reading, even though it's all so far away. Thank you for supporting my channel. If you would like to, please like this video to show your support. If you would like, also subscribe to my channel so you can watch your monthly readings when I go in way more depth than I have today. So thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing your comments, and thank you.